It feels awesome to see a beautiful dream in sleep. But what if you experience death in sleep? What if you wake up and see people around you too experiencing death or struggling to breathe? And what if you don't find a way to escape? That is not life, that is not death. This is not the story, this is the reality that experienced by the people of Bhopal in 1984. Yes, exactly 36 years before, yet their effect is still experienced. On 2nd December 1984, in Union Carbide India Limited, a pesticide factory in which a massive toxic gas, methyl isocyanate, expelled into the air which spread to nearby towns, killing 3,000 people instantly, and slowly a week ahead 8,000 people dead. And that did not stop there. It left 500,000 people with future prolonged pain. Union Carbide Corporation is an American chemical corporation which, in collaboration with Indian government, started UCIL in 1969. The UCIL factory was made to produce Savin, a pesticide which uses methyl isocyanate as an intermediate to form the final product, carbaryl. The factory housed 3 tanks in which a total of 68,000 litre liquid MIC is stored, and no tank was allowed to be filled more than 50% of its capacity. Each tank was pressurized with inert nitrogen gas which allows liquid MIC to get pumped out of each tank. 2 months prior to the tragedy, one of the tanks lost the ability to contain nitrogen gas pressure. As a result, MIC can't be pumped out of the tank. As per the rules, each tank should be filled with little over 30 tons of liquid MIC, but this tank had 42 tons. Attempts were made to rectify the problem but failed. During these 2 months, most of the plant's methyl isocyanate related safety systems were malfunctioning and many valves and lines were in poor condition. An attempt to re-establish pressure in tank on December 1st failed too. On December 2nd evening, water had entered the malfunctioning tank and the mixture led to generation of volumes of gases which put tremendous pressure on tank. The pressure in the tank increased 5 times by night. By the time the decision was made to address, situation is out of control. The tank cover gave way to building gaseous pressure, releasing tons of the poisonous gas which diffused over large area. Over 30 tons of MIC escaped from the tank into the atmosphere in just 45 to 60 minutes. People woke up with confusion all around and symptoms like coughing, severe eye irritation, feeling of suffocation, burning in the respiratory tract, blepharospasm, breathlessness, stomach pains, and they experienced vomiting. People in panic rushed to hospitals, but doctors who did not know immediate reasons for sudden illness could not help them. But the gas did not take much time to kill. The gas caused internal hemorrhage, pneumonia, and death. There were mass funerals and cremations. People who survived also experienced long-term health effects, including chronic conjunctivitis, decreased lung function, increased infant mortality, increased chromosomal abnormalities, impaired associate learning, and many more. Animals, plants, water, everything got affected, and the biggest effect is their life. One person stated that it would have been more powerful gas that lived and that have taken our lives, cause living here is more than death. The UCC chairman and CEO Warren Anderson, who came to India the next day, was arrested and released on bail the very next day and left to America on chartered flight. It was believed that the then Indian government allowed him to escape. He finally paid compensation of $470 million for damages caused in Bhopal disaster. It is also believed that the reason for choosing Bhopal to establish factory is its cheap land cost, cheap labor, and the state government which supported it. Bhopal is known for its historical records, artificial lakes and greenery, but most of all, the city is remembered across the globe for the worst industrial mishap of the world.
Follow us on Facebook and Instagram and subscribe us on YouTube at Ragashri Video.